Cortana is real, Nintendo's E3 plans, and I rant about the internet. We'll get into it in the breakdown. What's going on, people? It's your boy DaRealMastalin coming at you with your daily dose. And as always, before we get started, I need y'all to do a few things for me. The first one, throw a sticky grenade on that like button. Let it explode one time. Subscribe here for more. Hit that notification bell so you know whenever I post a video. Now let's break it down. In our first bit of news, Cortana is real. And I'm not talking about the little voice recognition device that is in every Windows 10. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about an actual 3D holographic model of Cortana, fully functional. It is integrated with Windows 10 so that all the voice commands you give to Windows 10, Cortana comes out, completely realizing her 3D environment and performs a task. She'll bring up weather in 3D, she'll bring up your call log. It is the most amazing thing I've seen in quite a while. And it comes from Microsoft's Build Conference, which is going on right now. A developer by the name Jerem Archer has fully realized Cortana. And it looks incredible. I have a link to the full article below so you can check out the video and his entire process for creating it. But I need this in my life. I want it in my life. Like, I want a 3D virtual Cortana assistant to just pop up whenever I talk to her. She's a little finicky. On Xbox and Windows 10, she be acting up, but I just want this. It looks so awesome. I need it in my life so badly. In other VR, AR news, Overkill Studios, the creators of Payday 2, have announced Payday 2 VR, which looks dope as well. And it is what VR needs in order to push the medium forward. These type of games like this, Robo Recall, those are the type of games that you need in order to show the mainstream crowd that VR is a fully viable thing right now, and I really hope this catches on. As of right now, they only announced a beta for 2017, and as far as I know, it's only for Oculus Rift. Hopefully it'll come to other platforms, but it looks so dope. Like, it's basically Payday 2 fully realized in VR. It is everything about Payday 2 that you love. It is the pointing at people. It is the little precision movements. It is the sidestepping. It is everything about Payday 2 fully realized in VR, and it's cross-play with PC. So if you're on PC and you're on VR, you can have a seamless team play, and one person will be experiencing one way and the other person will be experiencing it the normal way. Like I said, this is what VR needs to succeed. It needs to show these type of games going forward. Moving on to our next story. In E3 news, Nintendo previously announced they wouldn't have a normal E3 showing. However, they have recently come out and said they will have a Nintendo Spotlight, and that'll be June 13th. And they will be spotlighting Super Mario Odyssey, which everyone knew was going to happen. Like, E3 is where you present these games, and Super Mario Odyssey being Nintendo's big fall game, they have to put that out there. There have been rumors of like Metroid games, which needs to happen, but everyone knows Super Mario Odyssey is coming this year, and they need to spotlight it. And they're going to have a Nintendo Spotlight, which is not really a direct, but is basically going to be a direct. And they're going to highlight the game, show some gameplay. They'll have their normal Treehouse event following this. We'll see. Like, Nintendo is always the oddball out. They always do things of their own accord. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it is what it is. And a piece of sad news, IO Interactive is pretty much shut down. Like, they're not completely shut down, but Square Enix has announced that they're basically separating from the studio. They've been shopping it around, trying to sell it off. And those of you who don't know IO Interactive made Hitman, and that's pretty much all it made. They made Hitman and the Kane and Lynch games, and I don't know what they're gonna do now. Maybe they'll split off and go and create a new game and not just get bogged down in the creating a spiritual successor to Hitman type thing. I really hope they split off and go in a new direction, because they're talented developers. I like Hitman. Like, I didn't like the model of which they released the last Hitman game, but the game itself was good. and I hope they take those skills and apply it to something new. But we'll see. Like, it's a little iffy on whether or not they're gonna be able to pull themselves up by the bootstraps. Now, we get into my rant. Internet. Why you do this, Internet? Why you do this? Why? BioWare Montreal has been reduced to a support studio. And those of you who don't know, BioWare Montreal made Mass Effect Andromeda. EA announced that Mass Effect is on hiatus. That means you will not get a Mass Effect Andromeda 2. You will not get the opportunity for them to remedy whatever small issues you had with Mass Effect Andromeda and create a good game going forward. Like, it's just like Assassin's Creed 1 to 2. It is a growing pains. Yes, Mass Effect is a known series, but it was a new team or newer team working on it, and they needed time to grow. But the internet and its infectious cycle of hate killed Mass Effect. So internet, thank you. Thank you for killing another franchise. Thank you for allowing games to no longer be made because you want to turn small issues into something gargantuan. And all that does is make less games for us to play. Stop doing this. Stop. Criticize the game, but do not call for people to get fired or for studios to get shut down, because that makes less games for us to play. That is stupid. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. One more. Stop it. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm so incensed by this. And it is crazy because the internet hype train is either good or bad. If everyone's on board for the good, you will thrive. But as soon as there's one piece of negative information, negativity, much like sex, sells. So as soon as the negativity comes, everyone jumps on that bandwagon, and that train gets bigger and bigger, and then that snowball effect starts to happen where it just starts to take over and destroy everything around it. Stop doing this, internet. I beg you, stop doing this. I want more games. I want more Mass Effect. I love the Mass Effect universe. I like the expansion that they did with Andromeda, and I feel like they could have grew so much more. But this also means that we may or may not get any DLC for Mass Effect Andromeda, which I highly doubt at this point in time. Also, we may or may not get more patches because the team is now a support studio for the rest of their teams. Like, why, internet? Why? Ask yourself why. Anyway, let me know in the comments section if you're excited for the possibility of Cortana being real. If you are gonna buy Payday 2 VR, it looks dope. Like I said, get on it. Get on it. Because I want VR to be a thing, and this is how we make VR a thing. If you're gonna watch Nintendo's Spotlight, and if you're excited for Super Mario Odyssey. And lastly, please, internet, stop messing up games. Follow me on Twitter at DaRealMastalin and at beam.pro/DaRealMastalin, where I stream every single day. This has been your boy Mastalin, always giving you the real. I love y'all like some play cousins. I'm out.